to start my 10,000 steps. Yeah, the weather's it is what it is. It's going to be getting quite warm over this next week, like 10 or 11 degrees, which is just crazy mad. Morning. So this will be clearing off today, no doubt. We've got a bit of rain coming up, and then it's going to be quite a bit warmer all through the week. So I've been walking 10,000 steps now every single day for about 15 months, and it's something I love now, really do. It's something I have to do every morning, like first thing I do. But yeah, it's worth it. It lifts your mood, it makes you feel pretty good. Getting out and about, saying morning to people. Sometimes anyway. So where are you all watching from? Good morning, good morning. Or good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Canada, hello, hello. Good on you. What time is it there? Is it quite late? What time is it here? 9:29 in the morning. Sunday morning. Thank you for the thumbs up. 2:30 in the morning. Where am I from? I'm in the UK. Place called Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, part of the UK. Roughly. We've just got a bit of rain, and we've had a little bit of sleety snow. But yeah, it's I think we're pretty much done with it for the time being anyway. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing on this bright and beautiful Sunday morning? We're out getting the 10,000 steps in. Something I've been doing now for 15 months, roughly. I generally walk the same route most days. I quite like this route. It's quiet, it's peaceful mostly, because usually I'm out and about in the week anyway, about 5 o'clock in the morning, get back home for 6:30, and then I'm waking the family up. Hi Michael, Geordie, just getting ready to head out at 10, wet and gloomy here, but that don't stop us, eh? Absolutely mate, absolutely. How are you doing? Yeah, I think we've got a bit of a wet day here. But have you seen the temperatures, Geordie? It's like getting up to 9 or 10 degrees this evening, and then right through next week it's like 9, 10, 11. Crazy. The ground's going to be nice and soft anyway. Get a bit of work done. Hi, and hi to you last three saying hi. How are you doing? I've had a right lay-in today. I didn't even wake up till 7. Yeah. And then my wife came down about 8:15. So I finished a coffee with her. And then I've headed out. Yes, mate. Yeah. Good to hear from you, mate. Hope you're well anyway. It's a funny time of year, isn't it? But like you say, walking's the best thing, you know, getting out and about lifts your mood. I'm not exactly in nature here, but we go past some fields with some nice views. It just does the trick. You should check out Geordie Fellwalker's channel. He does a lot of walking and cycling. I'm being followed. That's why I'm being quiet. So where are you off to then, Geordie? Where are you going? Are you just starting into the hills? Up into the hills, through the woods and things? I might go out with the dogs later. Just into the local area. There's a few places, woodland areas. Take them. Oh, thanks, mate. I think it's to cheer myself along most of the time. Keep me going. Morning. Anyway, yeah, happy days. Yeah, somebody was following me, and I could hear the footsteps like a metre or two behind me. I thought they're not overtaking me. They've obviously gone down a driveway or something. Anyway, happy days. Just local, mate. Say hello to the regulars. Hills in the midweek. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It just wakes you up and can't explain it. Makes you feel good. You know, for the first 6 to 8 months, my wife was like, "Why are you doing this?" Not so much putting me down. She was like, she couldn't understand how I'd want to walk the same route, just up and down pavements every single day. I said it's not so much that. I said it's just being outside. And earlier on in the summer last year, seeing like people's gardens and flowers, and then watching the sun coming up, And I just said it makes you feel good, and then you're walking past dog walkers and things, and you're always saying good morning to each other, and it's just a feel good thing. So that's why I do it. Is this England? Yes, it is. It is. It's the United Kingdom, UK, England. Just some nice fields. We've got the is it the A1 or the M80? A1 up there. Anybody lost a bike? What a place to leave it. Happy days. Happy days. So yes, for any of you doing New Year's resolutions, be honest. Have you stuck to them, or are you still doing them? I honestly believe now, after doing it this long, that find something which is easy to do in general. Whether it's 5 push-ups a day, 1 push-up a day, 1 sit-up a day, whatever, or walking around the block once a day, and build that consistency up. It becomes a habit. It really sets in as though it is something in your life that you have to do, because it's become part of you. And then, as if by magic, you have become a person that does more fitter, healthier habits. And that can only be a good thing. I mean, walking really is good for the heart, mind, soul and body. But I'm doing other things as well now. I do push-ups every day. Yeah. And I'm slowly getting into other things, bit by bit. You know, just taking it bit by bit. That's what it's all about. Nice to meet you. Hello from Hungary. Hello. How's the weather in Hungary? Hopefully you've got nice weather. But I would imagine it's a bit cooler maybe. Miss the 80s. The 80s were brilliant, weren't they? 80s were the best. I was born in 73, and some of the best songs. In fact, my wife and I was doing a quiz on YouTube last night on the TV, and they'd play the first sort of 5 seconds of a song along with the lyrics on the screen, and then it goes quiet for 5 seconds and you have to sort of sing the lyrics, and then it tells you the answer. And honestly, it was so much fun. I think we got probably 80-90% of them right. Best times ever. Fitbit. Yeah, do you know, I've never had a Fitbit. My sister had one when she was alive. My mum had one when she was walking a lot. I mean, we've got trackers in my phone. I've got a Samsung, and this has got a tracker in it. A Samsung Health. It's automatically built in, and it automatically tracks you. But I think you have to activate it first, and then it just tracks your steps and everything. So yeah, it's good. It is good. Music, movies, all awesome. Yeah, I'm better on the music than the movies. My wife's a bit of a telly addict, and she's good with movies and titles and things. So she was good at those. Name that tune. I named that tune in 8. I named that tune in 5. God. TV were great, wasn't it? TV, songs. I really do think they were some of the best times. You know, we didn't even have phones, did we? We didn't have phones. I can remember, gosh, I think I was about, I don't know, 17 maybe. And I saw a job advert in the local paper. And it was to do with mobile phones. And they'd only just started coming out. And so this interview was held in a local pub, and there were two guys that sat there. I can't remember the names or what they look like now, but these two guys, they were talking about mobile phones and saying, yeah, you're going to be selling these phones. And they were saying to me, everyone's going to have a phone. Even your grandparents are going to have one. And I'm like, oh, right, okay. You know, not really believing them entirely, but they were spot on. Now, wouldn't surprise me now if those guys are multi-millionaires, and yeah, maybe I missed out on that gravy train, but it just made me laugh, that. Fitbits used to have a daily goal of 10k steps. Yeah. I think it's just quite easy to get 10k in throughout the day if you're reasonably active, and depends on your job, I suppose. My job's outdoors. I work outdoors. I've got my own business on people's lawns in the gardens, so I'm walking up and down lawns all day. So I do quite well with the steps. But I do these 10k in the morning. I think really just for a bit of peace and quiet, a bit of headspace. Mark, greetings from Canada. Oh, sorry mate, that brick wall. It's certainly an old one. I don't know about ancient, but yeah, it's that one you mean, isn't it? Yeah. I walk past it every day. You kind of, you don't really look at them, do you? Because you've got used to seeing them. Informatica X. Hello, Shaun. Hello. How are you doing? 36 people on. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are from. It is a beautiful, bright, sunshiny morning here in the UK. Well, it is in my mind. It's the 80s now. I miss when you spent not to be bothered. Just left the phone on. When you didn't want to be bothered, you just left the phone on. Oh. Good old days, eh? With the dials for dialing people. Yeah. I'm trying to remember, I used to go to public phone box, to the red phone boxes if I wanted to call a friend or a girl or something like that. And you put 50p in and then you hear the pips and you're like, ah, trying to talk dead fast. Trying to get your last few minutes of conversation in seconds. Good old days. But yeah, you'd go out and play, wouldn't you? You'd go out and play with your mates and just come back when it's getting dark and hope for the best. I'm in the UK, South Yorkshire. I've already been out for about an hour, so I'm just on the stretch home. Got about 30 minutes left, 25 minutes. So I'll stay on this live stream for a while. When I go home, I'll be doing my push-ups and a little push-up challenge that I've seen on YouTube. The challenge takes literally 30 seconds, it's just a bit of fun. And then I'll just do as many push-ups as I can. So I'll film those and put them on my channel, but yeah. I've not gone on live stream for a long time, and I should really start doing more. Cool! You're in Sheffield. Nice one. British Columbia, nice. Sheffield, yeah, not too far away at all. 30 minutes. I'll wave to you. In fact, when I was coming past that field, I could have waved to you then. viewing across the A1. Nice one. We've just got like it's not proper rain, it's well, it's like a wintry mix, but it's more rain than anything. Ontario, hitchhike all over. Very nice. Do you know, I do want to do more walking and hiking and stuff. We went up Mamtor last year, my son and I. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Morning. That needs cutting. Anyway, yeah. So, hope you're all well. That's all I've got to say. I'm out of words now. So what have I been doing? Does it freeze over? Miss the 80s. In a homeless hotel at the moment. Not bad, no rent, got a locked door and shower. Accessories to pretty much anything at all hours. That's all you need, isn't it? You've got your facilities, you've got a bed. That's all good. You're free to roam and travel. Sounds good. I definitely want to do more of that. Does it freeze over? Not like it used to years ago. Honestly, in the 80s, we had quite a bad freeze, and I remember that one. I was driving, and I was trying to drive somewhere, but the snow was probably maybe a foot or two deep. But we don't really get it much worse than this in the UK. Scotland gets it pretty bad. And Wales sometimes. But yeah, where we are, like my parents live an hour away, just under an hour away, and I was on a live stream video call with them yesterday, and their garden's covered in snow, which is just crazy. So yeah, a little bit about me. I'm 52. Okay, turn the camera around. Are you ready? Are you ready? Look at the state of that. I'm 52. And I work for myself, got my own business. So I've prioritised business basically over health for years. Most of my life. And I reached 50 a few years ago and started thinking more about my health, because I work around chemicals a lot, and I'm thinking this ain't good for me. Lost my sister a few years ago as well. She was 53. She'd got cancer, so it's no age. And all these things add up and you start thinking more and more about your health. So about a year and a half ago I stopped drinking. I've not had a drink now for, I can't remember exactly, it's about a year and a half. Maybe longer, I'm not sure. So that's that. And then I've started walking every day for like 14 months now, 10,000 steps, which I love. So I'm slowly gravitating into a healthier, fitter version. The last great thing I've got to deal with is what I eat. My nutrition, it's bad, it's not the best. But we're getting there. I've had periods where I'm eating good and then I'll fall off the wagon, and then it takes me a while to get back on the wagon. I was just watching something this morning from Kennedy, is it? Secretary Kennedy. And what's his name? RFK. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but it was just basically saying it's all sugar and processed foods. And so I've recorded the screen with him saying that. I put that on my channel. So yeah, I'm going to be focusing on more on what I eat now. That's the next sort of big challenge for me. And just carrying on with more healthy fitness life goals. Missed the 80s. We had -20 a couple of days ago. Friday +10, got to -5. It's crazy, isn't it? Winter's normally winter and then it's cold for the whole of winter. It is, it's very strange how it's up and down. Maybe the planet is warming up a bit. You know, maybe the average temperatures overall are going to be more like Australia. Australian winters are like, what, 16 degrees? Centigrade. Miss the 80s, walking every day helps against agoraphobia. All right. That's good to know. It's pretty amazing. I love it. Really do love it. That's where I'll probably go with the dogs later on down there. Like a little woodland trail. People jogging actually. But you can head out into some fields and more trees. And then there's a place called Cusworth Hall, which is like a big stately home. So if I do go out with the dogs, I might do a live stream. We'll just see how the weather goes. Could do without the spiders. I've never been to Australia. My wife has. She's got her sister over there. Who emigrated over there years ago. She came back briefly with her husband, but her husband passed away 2 days ago. So it's been a bit of a shock really. He was 75, I think. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Yeah, Australian spiders. Right, just to let you know, I'm probably about 5 minutes from home, so I will be ending the live stream in about 4 or 5 minutes just before I get home. Just for privacy reasons, that's all. But yeah, get outside, get yourself out walking, guys and girls. You know, and it doesn't have to be a New Year's resolution, it can be a tomorrow resolution. And if you have a bad day today, tomorrow's always a new day. And that's a thing to remember. You just pick yourself up and go again. And long term, it all adds up. You imagine a calendar on your wall, and out of those 30 days, you have 5 bad days. You're still getting 25 good days. So you're winning overall. Even if you have 10 bad days, it's still 20 good days. So that's how you've got to look at it. Don't beat yourself up if you have a bad day. Thank you very much, Miss the 80s. I'll check out your channel if you've got any content, I'm not sure, but yeah. Yeah, if I don't get out and do my walk in the morning, I am honestly a little bit grumpy. Oh, I've got to call at the shop, just remembered. Right, I'm going to say bye to you all, but thank you very much for coming on. If this is your sort of thing, walking and talking and trying to get a bit healthier, hit that subscribe button. I'm on a journey, I'm not an expert, I haven't figured it all out, but we're walking in the right direction. So have a great day. We'll catch you all on the next one. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.